Mr. Harrison is embarrassing, Chapter 6, The Truth About Mr. Harrison. Mr. Harrison's first name is George. I know Mr. Harrison's real name, I told everybody after I handed back the wallet and he left. What is it? Ryan asked. His name is... I said, I'm not telling. Come on, AJ, said Michael. Spill the beans. I'll be your best friend, said Neil the nude kid. Arlo, what is Mr. Harrison's first name? Said Andrea. It's George, I said. George? Said Alexia. That's not a weird name. I wonder why he wouldn't tell us his name was George, said Michael. George Harrison, said Andrea. Wait a minute. George Harrison was somebody famous. He was one of the Beatles. One of the what? Asked Neil the nude kid. That old rock group, dumbhead, said Michael. Oh yeah, my parents told me about the Beatles. And I played this video game called Rock Band where you play Beatles songs. It's cool. Everybody knows who the Beatles were. Mr. Harrison was one of the Beatles? Asked Ryan. Wait a minute, Andrea said. George Harrison of the Beatles died a long time ago. He must have faked his death, I told her. Famous people do that all the time, you know. Well, that doesn't make any sense, AJ, said Michael. Why would a big rock star fake his own death and get a job as a tech guy at the school? He probably hated being famous, I told them. Celebrities get sick of signing autographs and having people take pictures of them all the time. He must be hiding out in our school so his fans won't bother him. Being a nerdy tech guy would be the perfect disguise, Alexa admitted. But Mr. Harrison doesn't look anything like the other George Harrison, Andrea said. I've seen pictures of him. Have you ever heard of plastic surgery? I asked her. And he obviously dyed his hair blonde, so he would look completely different. He did not. Did too. We went back and forth like that for a while, but guess who came back into the vomitorium at that moment? It was Mr. Harrison. It's time for the big birthday celebration, he said, all excited. If you want some cake, you'll need to go to the all-purpose room right away. I love cake. I was about to run out of the vomitorium, but Mr. Harrison grabbed me. Whoa, not so fast, AJ, he said. It's slippery in here. You might fall down and get hurt. I want to hold your hand. What? I looked at Alexa. Alexa looked at Ryan. Ryan looked at Michael. Michael looked at Neil. And Neil looked at Andrea. And we all mouthed the same words. I want to hold your hand? See, I told you that Mr. Harrison was one of the Beatles.